Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good. We don't need your feedback. They
I'm not sure if you're watching me on Twitch, but
what I do,
go watch it on my YouTube channel.
what I do,
Because that's like where I, like that's where I'm trying to aim everything at. This is just to like transfer it on my channel. Let's go, it's working. Hello everybody. Anyone on Twitch? Watch it on my YouTube channel. I want stuff on there, not Twitch. Twitch is just to, like, put it on my channel. Playing Madden 20 again. Hopefully I don't suck. Okay, so the stream I think is pretty. There's like a 10-second delay. I haven't had any chance to warm up, so I'm just gonna go straight into it. I was gonna upload a Madden highlights video of like my best plays so far, but I decided to stream instead. Alright, so I think overall I am 2-2 playing head-to-head.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the New England Patriots.
Boys, on the home team, it's the Patriots versus the Patriots.
Steven Gostkowski now has this one teed up. We are underway from Gillette Stadium. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Also, I do have a problem. I cannot mute my mic, so I ever have to put it down.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they're able to exploit right there.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Maybe one is like halftime.
61, matchbox, lights. Check three.
If I have like any audio issues, just tell me.
Check three.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
Dang it. Bro, can you just punt it, please? Yes, thank you.
The Patriots send out their punter. Back deep for the
Now,
Patriots, Gunnar Olszewski.
One dude in my Madden highlights video, I'll be playing against the Bengals. He decided to do, like, a fake field goal.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Patriots take over.
Like 3 fake punts. Like he was pulling like all the tricks. I won the game.
Brady and the Patriots now first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll run it here. This is James White looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It's the Pro Bowler Jamie Collins that makes the stop. Play action. Now it's Brady.
FYI, I am not.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
I like
the positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Brady.
I don't know why I decided to get this.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
He's got White here. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Boys, we need just stop him. We need 3 consecutive drives. And at the
shotgun now for Brady. And it'll be intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It's John Simon with a sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit him with a screen soon.
On second down, it's White, and he'll get this one up to about his 14. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On third and long, it's Brady. It's complete. James White. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it fourth down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
I wish I could juke or, like, move faster.
The Patriots send out their punter. Back deep is Gunnar Olszewski. It's taken to the 26. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, first and 10.
I don't know, hold on. I'm going to try to mute my mic and see if you can hear me. I don't even know if anyone's in
the Pats at the line, ready to go. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do they do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
If you heard what I just said, type that in the chat.
Wait, that 380! 58!
From midfield, here's Brady.
Oh, how did I miss
And he
that?
fires one that's
Never mind, I
intercepted.
get it.
Devin McCourty picks it off. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Because I wanted an incomplete pass, and I thought I was going to get it. But I ended up getting a pick.
Hey, 66!
Throwing on first down is Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
New England
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing it in here on second down, this time complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll run on first down. Michelle, and he'll bring this one inside the 35. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On play action, now Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Brady's throw on third down there is incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
A 51-yard attempt.
That's in. That's got to be in.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That'll be a New England first down and gain of 12. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brady. And a coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady's throw there complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
That was kind of a waste because
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Well, I don't know.
Again, it's Brady. He hits White, complete. Past the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
NCAA 22 comes out, and I'm 100% going to start doing that.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
We need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Brady, and this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. James White there to make the grab, and the Patriots have taken the
I don't know
lead.
how to block. I always try to rush him.
Extra point good by Gostkowski, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Patriots 3. Stephen Gostkowski to kick off for New England.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I'm probably going to throw it most of the time. I'm going to try to get in field goal range.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
But that was incomplete? What? He caught that.
Throwing again. Brady.
I need a replay of that. I'm pretty sure.
And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jamie Collins drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, there it's silly, and it leads to a play-action sack.
Sometimes I look down on the left and through the defense with the play and see if it's going to be a run or a pass.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
And this one brought in by Sanu. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Hey, boys, we're starting with the ball.
Stephen Gostkowski to kick off for New England.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
You have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I hit Y and I was
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Hey, go 66.
They do go for it. It's Brady. Caught by the tight end Watson.
That's a first
and up to
down,
the
though.
35 before they're able to knock him down.
I'll take it. That's
That'll
a
be a
first
New
down.
England first down, a gain of 12.
I did not mean to do that.
Some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you
Into double coverage, and it's
Oh, you've got to
intercepted.
be kidding me.
Picked off Dante Hightower. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Because I
indeed,
I
and not the
get
tone
lucky
they
with
wanted to
picks.
say. Equivalent of run on the door into your pool of running
I don't know
out
how
onto
to
the
do this
field.
past my
A real dud for that
Has
one.
that happened to you before?
Stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady, and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Look at the slow-mo of that.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
I need to get like a...
Now Brady on the bootleg. Philip Dorsett hauls it in.
I missed the
And he's
sack
got
and I
another
let him
first
get
down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there? Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing? He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Brady. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Kyle Van Noy leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. Now Brady. It's caught. This is White. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I have to make sure I don't get a thing for like rushing the kick.
Gostkowski's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Let's do a screen pass. I really don't know what any of these do.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
This is just like the Chiefs game, except like I'm doing worse. Actually, I did lose that game. But I'm throwing worse.
So here's a 1st and 10
Holy
at the
crap,
38.
why can't you guys like not catch it? Why is it always a freaking catch? I'm gonna switch
off the bootleg. Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Thank you.
Kyle Van Noy picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's 2nd down.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back now in Foxborough. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
I know no one's watching.
Off the bootleg. Brady. Complete to Dorsett. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Great start to the 2nd quarter. Better than 30 yards. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
The defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of the game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
That throw by Brady, incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. That's complete to White. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Bro, why?
James White, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's airing it out for Sanu. And that is incomplete.
How do you miss that?
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for... And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
Holy crap.
He'll have a first down past the 40.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And the return stops just a little bit shy.
There's nothing to challenge. I want to challenge that interception. Bruh, there's no way. Bruh, I hate the stupid NFL.
At the 48-yard line.
That's dumb. If your knee's down, then you're down.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Alabama, 380. Come on. Check. Back. X3, 218, chopper. 53, down.
Brady now on first down. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
I literally can't win this unless we have some kind of freaking miracle. I need a pick
So the
six,
Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw is Brady. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jamie Collins in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him on 3rd and long. Now Brady. And he's going to go down again. Jamie Collins able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Have to block this or something. I don't know how to block.
A 51-yard attempt.
My guy, the clock is wrong.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel.
Dude, the clock isn't running. Kick the ball.
Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away.
Oh, no, I don't even think I can win now. No, I can't.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Right, boys, we going Hail Mary.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?"
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
They go play action here on first down. Dorsett making the catch. And they'll get this
wait,
well past midfield
what?
before being stopped just before the 35.
I thought I
A
picked
really
that.
good pickup of 28 yards. So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on first down. Brady going to throw here. He's got White here. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
I'm going to come back to you.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
An incomplete pass.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg. Brady looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty.
All right, boys, we got one last chance.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
I'm just going to go with the Hail Mary. We have
The
one
Pats
chance
at the
to
line,
score.
ready
I
to
don't
go.
know.
This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I don't know if I would
wouldn't,
be able to kick
because
it again.
now is not going to
Because I'd
erase
have
what's
to
happened
score
during the
touchdown,
game.
go for two,
So after it's over,
onside
you're going to go
kick
to the
it.
film, find out where the game was
Get
really
that
lost.
onside kick, score
But this is not a
touchdown.
situation
Go
now
for
where you're going to
two.
make up for anything.
We'll see what
Onside
they
kick
do
again
here.
to get another touchdown.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And, of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered.
They conquered.
But before all that happened with the conquering part, they believed. They thought it all week. It was evident when we talked to them before the ball game that they thought they could get this done, and they knew exactly how, had a plan, formulated it, and then executed it. That's a big-time win to take down the defending Super Bowl champs.
The defending Super Bowl champs beat the defending Super Bowl champs. Can I, like, get out? Look at my completion rate. I sucked. No, I did not have fun. I lost.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself.
Alright, let's do it.
Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm
No, I'm not.
fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. I could get
Oh,
it by myself.
these two quarterbacks are 58 overall. Holy crap, they
I
suck.
could get it by myself, I'ma get it by myself. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, I said like I'm Dino. Think I'm part Italian, blame it on Gino. Smells like the medallion, the skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell, keep your distance from myself. For the genie with the
One more
spells
game.
in a 5-star hotel. And I wish he's well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills, they can't get
I've
it,
literally
body
lost
sell.
every single game I've played on stream.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days
The
I
only
just have to
games
check
I've
up on
won
myself.
have been... I've
I'm so
only
icy, got that
legitimately
GG.
won one game. My first game, the dude quit. With
It's
some
the
time left.
NFL on
Second
EA
game, the
Sports
guy
as you
went
get a look
AFK, had,
inside
like,
Gillette
3
Stadium here in
delayed game
Foxborough. All the
Why am I
success in
playing
New
against
England over the
New
last few
England?
decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. This fielded at the 2.
Maybe this dude will be...
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
See, how does this man get that low? How is he getting that much? How is he getting that far? Like, I get, like, stuffed at, like, the 15-yard line.
Wait, that line 20. Check line 54. Line 54. Man, I got you.
Brady now on first down.
Yeah, back to what I was saying.
And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 47 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. First and 10. Here's Brady to throw. Trying to squeeze it in.
Oh my God,
and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker Kyle Van Noy. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. He was looking for Edelman there. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Sony Michel, his first carry. The safety, Patrick Chung, is the one who makes the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I just got blown out technically, and now I'm playing this game. Actually, that's 4 losses then.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, ball 66.
Play action. Now it's Brady.
I don't even know where A is.
And his throw here's incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target. 3rd down here. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Lawrence Guy drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I think you can push their right wrist down.
Brady going to throw. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Here we go, D. Here I come.
To throw, it's Brady. Complete to Watson, the tight end. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Now Brady. Here's Sanu on the catch. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row, I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
1 yard, 2 yard, and 1 yard. One of them we tackled.
Again, it's Brady. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1 yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyle Van Noy able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Mohamed Sanu there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Wow, I'm surprised.
I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
6-0 our score after 1.
The guy put his legs out of bounds and he put his arm inbound, and then he touched the ball, and it was typically they threw a flag, and it was a out of bounds kick technically, so they got 40 yards. Oh, I thought I picked the wrong play.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
A loss of 40, holy crap.
Shotgun now for Brady. Slant route caught by Edelman. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
If I have to, but that's when I'll start getting absolutely destroyed.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Mistakes and just
Brady gives to Michelle.
Take it again just so he can get even.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player.
Dude, like,
not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. John Simon in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
What the heck happened? Bro, this game broken. Is it because I hit the A button? I spammed the A button because the dude was
On first and 10, here's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
That's why they named it that. I mean, totally not because of the guy who, totally not because of John Madden. I do have one viewer on YouTube.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. To throw again. Brady looking middle, and it's incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target, the tight end. And that takes us from second to third down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Pick, baby, let's go.
Picked off near the 34. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Can we actually
You don't see
score?
this often.
Please,
a quarterback of
just let me
his
score.
caliber,
Can we
2
actually
first-half interceptions.
It's
I get so
absolutely
many
surprising
interceptions if I
because
just
it happens so
don't score.
rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's
So
going
rarely,
on
bro.
out
I
there.
feel
It's
like
not just
5
maybe the
interceptions
defense
a
is
game.
playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went
I throw
horoscope
tons of
on us,
interceptions,
David.
but
Well, I was
also
thinking
do get
maybe
about
REM sleep
2
was
or 3
off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up first and 10 at their own 43. Now Brady.
Bro, I didn't mean to.
And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
How? Why is this
And
game
Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
54.
Now a pass hauled in
They're
downfield. Give him 30 yards there.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. That throw by Brady incomplete.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. Throwing again. Brady. Dorsett's got it. Touchdown, Patriots.
I can't win. It's impossible.
Philip Dorsett there to make the grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. So now Brady and the Patriots going for 2. Now Brady again. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick.
Why can't I call a timeout?
And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
I'm never gonna win the game. If I win this game, I don't know what I'll do.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Throwing now is Brady. He's airing it out for Sanu.
That's a pick.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Please? That just... 5. Holy crap, is he going to get a...
And they will not get the snap off here. This is going to back them up halfway. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
Did he go AFK? Hold on. He might have went AFK. If he goes AFK and he draws a few more penalties for delay of game, it'll kick him for griefing. Okay, when I said I'll throw my controller at the TV, I meant for like a legitimate win.
And now we're going to get a delay of game. And that's going to back him up halfway.
First and 11 at 01. First and 11 at...
They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
Someone's watching my stream. Who's watching my stream? Can you, like, comment that or just say something? Oh, they just left. Boys, we might win this game. By some miracle, we might actually win this game. Every time the camera changes angle, I think he comes back. I won the game! I actually won! Holy crap, I won because he was kicked for griefing.
Yeah.
Let's go. And it counts too. Let's go. There we go, guys. First win on stream. The guy went AFK. Let's go. Here's the thing about like my score. You start at like 1,500. All 4 of my losses. Hold on. 3 of my losses have been legitimate losses. 1 has been because I got kicked out of the game for connection. Only 1 of my wins is legit. The other 4 are just the other guy quitting. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet. Yeah, I wonder if this will, like, the left side of my screen where I open up the Xbox menu, I wonder if that'll record. Oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die. No, it won't. Alright, 824. Yeah, we in it for life. Alright, hold on, guys. I will be right. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Get drown out my problems, let me Run up and magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Time to bring the bass back.
Sir, I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why I do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans.
Okay,
got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Pull both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet.
I didn't have my making music, I don't even
Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no vomit. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me.
Hopefully you don't get copyright claims and stuff. I mean, I do put the tag as Madden 20. So maybe YouTube will, I highly doubt it. I don't think I would get copyright strike. But I don't think if I would, I don't think YouTube would be smart enough to know that the game is associated with music. The music's associated with the game.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And we are underway in Foxborough.
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, I don't know what he was doing. Hopefully he doesn't know what he's doing, but I have enough points. I'm in like the medium range of people. That little like area, like the hole on the inside of your eye, I guess.
There we go. There we go.
By your nose is like it's burning in my
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. Space to maneuver at the 40. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
I hate my life.
Jordan Howard, 75 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Wow, first play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
That dude did not look smart, and then holy crap, he just like...
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
All right, boys, time to get... I'm gonna lose like 35-0, I think. I kind of wonder what it would be like if you could lose points, because I'd lose all my high-level games, I'd get knocked down.
Brady and the Patriots now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I mean, the more wins I get, the harder it gets.
All right, here we go.
From the gun, it's Brady. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I mean, it's getting triple
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. James White's first carry. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Wait, Eddie! 47. Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs. Sugar!
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Taking it about the 16. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
I should play against my dad one time or something. I don't know, he's like extremely good at NCAA 14. That's the last NCAA released. All right, here comes the touchdown.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. That's Aguilar with it on the jet sweep. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Oh my God.
Kyle Van Noy in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away.
All right, watch for the fake.
31 yards on the punt there. And that will come the offense as they take over. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Edelman was the intended target.
I just throw
the Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So he's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Wentz caught by the tight end Ertz, and able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain.
Here we go, back man. 180!
On 1st down, Wentz. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
I just be like, oh, it's only 7-0. I'm getting destroyed. I already threw an interception.
Check 50, check 50.
I'm letting hundreds go.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now, we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On the toss play, Howard. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Waiting!
A good run by Jordan Howard, and now another 1st and 10.
Here I come again. Where's 5-7?
He's gonna pass it.
81, 81.
Oh, that's
Hey,
definitely.
Steve 6.
Wentz. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete.
Why was he?
And he
Why
is
did that
into
guy?
the end zone. Touchdown,
Why did the guy go back for
Philadelphia.
Why did he
Alshon
even
Jeffrey, 26 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0.
Eagles 14, Patriots nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. First down, here's White. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, ball 66.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Rodney McLeod that time able to knock it away.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Oh, he didn't catch that? How did he not catch that?
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get Webb in before halftime.
82.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
From midfield, here's Wentz. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Wentz going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Wentz on the draw, leads it for Sanders. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. call that a very strong gain of 24.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime.
My controller's not close to being dead.
Hey, orbit.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And he's got it. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Oh, that's why I can pick it first. If I just like go to somewhere else.
Back. Waiting.
Boys, this is where we excel. Please stop me.
Down the man inside. Down the man. Check 24.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goedert taking it in. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Right,
heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Dorsett's got it.
Can I at least get a field goal?
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
I didn't pay attention.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Brady now to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35. And we're going to get a timeout.
I caught a timeout after
with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Can my kicker
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good.
What?
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
If I made that, I could have had a chance to get the ball back and be up by 10.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I wish that...
From the gun, Brady. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. Edelman, the intended receiver that time.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Going up top. He's got him in. Complete. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar taking it in. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Teams always want to send messages. I think that was quite a statement there to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, less than a minute in. Already that quick, long strike. They are setting the tone for the 2nd half. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I'm not going to stream Madden until I actually get good, because it kind of sucks just for people to watch me get freaking blown out.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
There are no run plays for 3rd and short.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
How is this guy like moving all of his guys around?
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
All right, BC's going to...
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Brady. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Brady. And he's got Sanu. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. Brady now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Michelle. And an alley to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit.
The touchdown was scored by the runner. But the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Now Steven Gostkowski on for the extra point. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now.
I chose kickoff.
Stephen Gostkowski to kick off for New England.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
I mean, we got a touchdown, boys. Maybe that, like, boosts confidence levels in players and, like, makes them do better. I don't know.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I've allowed 2 passing yards. This is amazing.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
I probably have like 70.
This is Jackson on the quick throw from Wentz. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Wentz now on first down. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Throwing now is Wentz. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's watching the stream. I think it's just what's being broken.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let him know, let him know. 58, boy. Hey, Echo. I got you. I got you. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. 46 down, man. 5-4. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58. Hey, wahoo. QB job. Watch QB job.
Now, Wentz again. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it? And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
All right, let's go.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Penalty on top of the ground.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted the 3rd time. Crayvon LeBlanc with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, that turnover might just about do it. Here, fourth quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, a couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No.
I want to challenge the interception. Like, that's stupid. You can't challenge an interception?
Interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently, so that's just going to be an incompletion. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Play action. Now Wentz. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Lawrence Guy in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Was on the ball too. How did he not?
Eagles coming up here on a third and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Now Wentz, I think this is going to be a free play. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Offside?
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So after the penalty, they're back to where they started, third and 10.
That's stupid. I should be allowed to. You should be allowed to move, but not cross the line.
Man, 5-7.
Right there. 54. Right there.
Hey, Haywood.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Hey, watch that.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 24 yards. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Wentz's throw taken in by Sanders. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take him go like turtle at this point.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit. But going for 2 in this situation, Somebody don't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now Brady. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
I can't throw deep. I have to throw for passes.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go. Let's go. Check.
Wentz to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
On third and long, it's Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there?
Hold up. I can't. I can't see the instant replay, dang.
Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Wait, set. Ready? You're not ready. You're not ready.
I think that means
so after the INT, it's Brady. It's complete. James White. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it's a second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Brady. Now a desperation throw deep. This is caught inside the 15. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
So now Brady and the Patriots going for 2.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Shotgun now for Brady. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Here we go. Back. 180. 3 buzz. Hey, kill. Hey, 4 kill. Jam. Hey, do. Right there.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
I've allowed 320.
Go. 20. Go. 40, 82, 40. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, shift. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Mike's 5-4. All day, baby, all day. 54 is Mike. 54 is Tokyo.
Yo, let's get a pick 6. That would be amazing.
Hey, Alpha.
I want to see the guy with an X on the left. I want to see him get a pick 6.
Right there. 54. Right there. 74. Keep it up, guys.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that. But there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
Now, I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Well, we saw action to the final whistle in this one. Not only the touchdown at the end to add to their lead, then they tried to put more on top of the 2-point conversion but didn't get it.
That's someone that wants to win and by as many as possible. They don't get the 2-point conversion to add on top, but just the idea of going for it with that type of a lead already when they didn't need to do so, that tells you what his mentality is. He's an attack coach. always attack.
I want to see the hands too.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough.
Why are the fans cheering and why is the stadium still packed? The highlight that I do want to view is I think it was this one. Alright, so we get the catch. After we do that, we have the catch. He smacks it out. And then Collins comes in with the grab. I want to get that, but I'm gonna get this for like a Madden video. So he catches it, drops it, and does something. Oh, well, there we go. I got blown out again. I've never had a win streak of I lost, one loss. I lost twice. I don't know why my screen.
I just got bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got think a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Dying from laughter. When it come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash and love to spend. Made a killing and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top of the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throw it blind in my dreadlock. In the end zone with the man got one phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay, so.
See me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you're trying to go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend.
Alright, I'll play with the Steelers next time. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and have a great day.